Hello, La Suerte Dance School, Michal and Anna. Welcome to another episode of How to Run a Dance School. This is an update again on what's going on. I think it's quite interesting to show you the situation when we are moving between buildings. This is exactly what is happening. I was chatting recently to one of the friends from Poland, and he was telling me that he's been running a dance school for 7 years and he had to move 4 times as well. Yeah, so it looks like this problem is not only ours. It happens to many people, and I was thinking, in general, moving dance studio is a relatively easy job comparing to different kind of businesses. If you think that we could be running restaurant, yeah, how difficult that would be. You have kitchens, you have all the serving area, you have tables, you have probably very nice arrangement. And in general, in this episode, we wanted to talk to you very quickly about what are basics of setting up the dance studio. Yeah? So we'll walk around in a moment and we'll show you the progress. So what do we actually need to start dance classes? First, empty space, some music, and basically these two things are enough. They are not comfortable to run the class, but this is enough. And from there, we try to improve. So we try to make a nice floor, yeah, like dance floor would be nice. In our first building, we had a cement floor at the beginning, and then we put laminate on top of that after some time. But it was working okay on cement floor, yeah? So basically, adding another level, adding another layer, always improves the quality of classes. Then mirrors, obviously, that would be fantastic, yeah? I don't like doing classes in pubs and bars because we don't have mirrors. So people are learning dancing, or they think that they are learning dancing, but they never seen themselves dancing, and obviously the results can be not as they would expect. Now, when it comes to the sound, there are some dance studios that I've seen that when they just put one speaker on the floor and hope for the best. And again, for running dance class, it's okay. In our setup, when we are running parties as well, we want to do good quality social. We want to have live music on our socials occasionally as well. We need better sound quality. Obviously, other basic facilities like toilets. Sometimes people like changing rooms. If toilets are big enough, then it's good. Then it's good enough. Then we need some reception, some area when people can sign up for classes. One of the dance schools in Poland that I was attending to, they had basically a teacher always standing on the door, and when people were crossing the door, then he was checking them. So there was even no desk, no reception. Some others had like proper reception as well. So again, this can be arranged in multiple ways. We will try to make like a nice reception downstairs. For now, we have a table in the other room. We will show you that in a second as well. So these are in general basics. What we have to do here as well is good lighting. In general, this video is also a test for us to see how the lighting works for recording. Very soon we'll try to record for you also a dance class, so we'll see how this works. And if anything is wrong, we have to say sorry. And also we apologize, we didn't post the video last week. It's been very busy time for us. I've spent here probably like between 14 to 16 hours a day, and I'm not joking. It's really a lot of time. So our time for recording is unfortunately quite limited, but we'll get back to it as soon as we can, and we'll try to make also better videos. I believe that moving to this new place is an improvement in general, yeah? We'll have 2 rooms, we'll be able to run 2 classes, we have extra ventilation, and again, people will say, oh, but it's still hot, yeah? Just a couple of days of summer are left, then the holidays will finish, and then obviously temperature here will drop massively as well. We did ventilation. I think it will be very nice venue. Let's say that probably in a week from now, the temperatures will be normal for UK, and then you will never think that it's too hot. I think that's the reality. And then we'll start complaining that it's too cold, because this is what we are. We always look for something to complain about. Okay, now it's time for a tour, and we'll start our tour from outside of the building. Okay. We are outside of our building. I'll show you the building in a second, but this is the main street that we are just next to. Here is our building. We are in the left side of it from this perspective. But on the street you can park when you are local, when you're coming for our classes, you can park on the left side and on the right side on single yellow after 6 p.m. and on weekends at any time. I'll just double check it, just that I don't tell you rubbish. Yeah, it's only yellow, single yellow is Monday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So after 6 p.m. every day. So when we are running classes, this is already great. Another direction is obviously the same story. Okay, and you can see our banner on the fence. So this is your first checkpoint. Second, you go through the main entrance and you see that there are ghost kitchens. Yes, I put our sign on the side as well with a small instruction how to get to us. So you see it already on the left side. You go through the main entrance. You turn right, you turn left. Boom. And to the left, boom. And then 1, 2, third door on the left side. And this is the space that we were saying to you before that we want to do reception. Maybe I'll go to the corner here. We haven't decided yet which direction it will go. It might be where Anna is standing, or it might be just here where I am standing. I don't know. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think that the table, the reception desk, will be where I am standing right now. So you can go through the door. Maybe we'll put some chairs on the left side here, all along this wall, or maybe we'll do the bike rack in here. Any of it could work. And then obviously you can go upstairs. This all needs cleaning, painting and stuff. So yeah, and we are going upstairs. And there is our receptionist, Evelina. The receptionist Evelina is sitting here. I'll get back to this room in a moment, but this is the main room on the right side. This is where we're sitting and recording for you. The room is nearly done. The painting is fantastic. Parisha did it, one of our students. I'll show you from different angle. The floor is pretty good as well already. I'll go back a bit. And like we showed you last time, Anna, you can move a bit further. The room is huge. She keeps going and going and going. We put mirrors on the wall already. You see, this is maybe one of the mistakes we've done. I don't know. We might think about it because we put the mirrors high. I mean, we did it deliberately high because even if you are standing as I'm standing now, you can see that I can see my feet anyway, yeah? So doesn't matter where you're standing, you can always see your feet. That's good, but if I lift my arm to the top, there's still a lot of ceiling there, so probably if we lowered them a bit, it might be better. But this is like a minor job, maybe we'll do it, maybe not. I'm not super sure about it. Yeah, still a lot of jobs to do. We started doing the skirting boards around the room, as you can see, boom. It's still not finished. The floor is lying down completely, so that's a nice thing. The sound system is not ready yet. There are 2 speakers for now in both corners and a mixer in the middle, but in general the idea is to put speakers all around the room because we discovered that this is the best setup. Maybe I'll talk about it in one of the next episodes a bit more if you want to know how to set up the sound or how I think the sound should be set up. It may be not the best idea, maybe people have a different experience, but from our experience it looks like the best is to put many speakers all around the room. Then the volume doesn't have to be very, very high. And the sound arrives to you relatively quickly. So even if I'm speaking through the microphone, you can hear me very, very well during the class. This corner will be a social corner. I think I told you a bit about it. We're going to put the pool table here. We'll see how much space the pool table will take and what else we can put there. Maybe some kind of seats we'll figure out something. Yeah. So basically, this will be social corner. That's why there are no mirrors there. And I'll show you the second room as well. Now, this is the most chaotic room, obviously. The pool table lying on the floor. We have even barbecue here already. We tried it outdoors last Saturday. It was pretty good. Yeah, pool table is in pieces, so we have to put it back together. Mirrors are already in this room, but not on the wall yet. And even if you suggested that we should put it on the long wall, we decided to go for the short wall. And I will very, very quickly explain it to you. Because if we are teaching the class, normally we don't come very, very close to the mirror. Let's say as I'm standing now, I'll lower the camera. Yeah, so it's, I still have around 2 meters probably in front of me. And now imagine that students are not standing behind our backs. Yeah? So all the space basically on my sides and in front of me would be wasted. So if I'm facing the long wall and I leave 2 meters in front of me, all the space is wasted. Yeah? So instead we decided that we'll go on the shorter wall, and obviously there will be more space for dancing. And very similar setup we had on Charles Street, so like two venues back. So if you remember the top room on Charles Street, this is how it was. There is still a lot of work to do, but let's hope that we'll be ready by around 20th of September. That's my goal, because on 24th of September we are going to do open days. Yeah, so the plans for next week are obviously to finish as much DIY as possible by the 24th. This week we are finishing the skirting boards definitely in this room. In general, we are finishing one room first, yeah. Or this basics, that's what I was talking about. So the floor has to be tipped up. That has to be done completely. When we are done with it, we're going to clean all these beams and hang wires for speakers and lights. So this is the next step, and this has to be done by this Saturday, because we are planning to do a housewarming party this Saturday. I mean housewarming, yeah, we can call it housewarming. Very casual, very friendly, low-key. Yet on 24th there will be a big party. There will be first big party, hopefully by then in 2 rooms already. I know that some of you are super impatient. Yeah? Even now when we are recording this video, I got a message. Is the party in 2 rooms already this week? And I'm like, oh my God. This is so unrealistic, yeah? And people are asking me like, about some very, very small things that are super irrelevant to what is happening in general, yeah? Like, it doesn't matter. I'll not bring them up in the video, because they will know that we are talking about them. But guys, be patient with us, please, because it takes time. It takes a lot of time. Sometimes you're coming probably a couple of days in a row and you think like, oh, nothing is changing. Yes, a lot of things are changing, just not all of them are visible, because basically if we do something, we work on it, and then before class starts, we just clean it and remove it. So you are thinking like, oh, nothing happened. Yeah? I came yesterday, it was the same, yeah? But actually, things are happening, things are changing, and step by step you'll see the results. And let me know if you would like me to prepare the video when I do a cost breakdown of moving, or maybe I could probably, I can't promise it will be next week or any time very, very soon, but I could try to make a cost breakdown for setting up the dance studio. So we will tell you how much does it cost, for example, to put the floor down, to do all the fittings for the mirror. And on top of that, because we already had, for example, mirrors, I can tell you how much the mirror costs. So I can tell you how much it cost us to move and how much it would cost you to set up the dance studio. I think this could be quite interesting, because I chatted to somebody yesterday about why there are no more salsa dance studios around Manchester, and I believe that the main reason is the cost. Yeah. So if you have nothing and you would like to set up the big studio like ours, I would say minimum £20,000–25,000. That would be.
Because we were discussing it, weren't we? Saying if we now how crazy inflation is and how prices are, if we wanted to start now, we probably wouldn't be able to do it.
It will be quite difficult, yeah.
Because probably even the mirrors that we purchased some of these 10 years ago. Probably the cost of them would have like doubled or tripled by now.
Definitely. Cost of mirrors would be definitely higher. Cost of the floor, like whole floor in the old building cost us around 3,000, and this one costs a bit over 5,000. Yeah, it is a bit bigger, but still, like, and we're talking 3 years apart. Yeah, so not so long time. Yeah, and this is how it works. The costs are skyrocketing, and that's why it's so much harder to set up anything like that. Comparing to how it was in the past. In the past, I remember when we started our first studio, it took us 3 weeks from the decision, okay, we are going to open the dance studio, to actually organize open days and letting people in. It was like literally 3 weeks and nearly no formalities. Very low costs, yeah.
I'm just picturing you on the back of a motorbike holding a bin and a mop. Because we didn't have a car.
We brought a carpet on motorbike, imagine that. We brought a carpet across on the motorbike. Eh? No, it never happened. I never said the story. We don't want police to get interested. No. It was a long time ago and it's not true. Okay, anyway. This is an update. On 24th of September, we're going to do open days, so classes during the day, hopefully in 2 rooms, maybe even we'll do 2 days. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what will be the interest. We will definitely do classes for beginners, but most likely we'll do classes for intermediate dancers, but maybe it won't be so obvious. So I was thinking maybe for intermediate dancers, we would do son, rumba, reggaeton, something not so obvious, yeah, like or intermediate salsa. Yeah, you've seen intermediate salsa classes multiple times. You've seen intermediate bachata classes multiple times. They're nothing super unusual, but maybe we'll do this unusual classes. We'll see how it goes. We'll think about it, and we'll just definitely keep you posted. But for sure, on 24th, book the date. There will be workshops during the day. There will be party at night with live music in here, and then there will be dance show as well, some dance performance. If you'd like to see that, then you have to come here. All of it will be for free, so pretty amazing. And this will be our first big opening weekend. So yeah, feel invited. If you are local, of course, and if you are not the local, yeah, why not? You can come as well. The more the merrier. We'll come back with more dance classes as well. So if you want to see them, obviously, subscribe and press the bell. Subscribe and press the bell. You can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram. You can become a patron, or you can support us directly here on YouTube, pressing the join button under this video. We appreciate all your help. There are a few new members, and big thanks to them. And guys, if you have some suggestions, or there are some kinds of videos that you would like to see from us, there is some specific thing that you are looking for on YouTube and you can't find, you can drop us a message and we can try to make a video like that. Definitely my aim is to do a couple more Afro videos by the end of the year. Obviously, first we have to finish here and then we'll start working on this more funky videos. I think the setup in this room is a lot easier. We don't have trains going on top of us. So
we used to have to pause a lot. You don't realise because of Michal's editing, but we had to stop quite a few times, didn't we, to let the train
Every time when we talk, it's like, stop, train going. Okay, now, no train going. I mean, train is moving forward and obviously we are progressing in here. And if you would like to be a part of it, feel invited, join us. You can join for classes, you can join us online, and you can obviously come to parties here as well. So, hopefully see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.